My name is Mitch Hawkins, and this is my piece, The Time Clock. And it's made out of stuff that I found. I found this, I think it was a gun cabinet, and it had a broken glass in it. So I covered it up with that, added some horns, started drawing on that, found some bedpost, and started adding chair legs to it, and then a chair back to the top of it. Put a sculpture on there, flea market sculpture. All of it was found. Some of the saw blades I paid $1 a piece for at the flea market, so if it wasn't found, it was pretty close to the garbage. And then over here we have a piece that's also made out of found object, and I found this, which was somebody's organization drawer, I guess, for their tool shed. And then I found this at another location. It's the bottom of an old table. And I was inspired. I collected those pieces, didn't do nothing with them for years. I was at the Manil collection in one of the rooms. They had a piece similar to this where they had stuff they gathered from their world tour, you know, their world travels. And they placed it all in a deal like this. So I got the idea from the Manil collection. And then when my mother passed, nobody wanted her box full of costume jewelry. So I knew exactly where it would, you know, what to do with it. And so that all came together. And I consider these pieces like this a gift, because I gathered these pieces up when I'm just running around town, and one day it all comes together what to do with those pieces, and it's like writing a song or something. It just happens, you know. And this was like one day, that was one day, and then at the end of the day I have this piece that I done for myself, you know, that can go in my living room, which is where it's been, and it's a piece I could never buy anywhere. So it's such a gift, you know. And same with that piece. It just happened, and I started doing art to relax, because my daughter is an artist, and she said, you know, you ought to start sketching, Dad, to relax in the evenings. So that's what this grew out of. And I guess my biggest influence in this kind of art is the Flower Man, Cleveland Turner. And he rides his bicycle around town and collects broken objects from the streets and uses his house as the canvas. And so he's been a big influence on me. And then my youngest daughter, Story Hawkins, who's an artist, was my other big influence. And so I like to go to art museums and look at art and then go home and try to create it. And not any one style, just it's all for fun. Not trying to like find this one style or develop one style, just anything and everything, and try it just for fun. And at the end of the day, I get a piece to add to my house. And if somebody comes along and likes it, that's even better. And help me out here.
No, you've done great. Thank you very much. We're delighted to have you in the show. And
while we're on film here, I want to thank Melissa for all she does. She's curated this show, and she calls everybody. She's using her time right now when she should be with her friend from London and having lunch and cutting her hair, but she's here because she loves this stuff. And
I like the treasure hunt. You don't know what you're looking for. You just go out there, and when it speaks to you, you grab it. And that's what you do with your art. And that's pretty much what I've done here. So.
Well, thanks for everything you've done, Melissa.
Well, thank you. And thank you, Raul.
Thank you, Raul.
Cameraman.
Okay.